Hello and welcome back to a new video. It's time for Boo Baskets. So the way I like to do Boo Baskets is I like to pick a theme and stick to it. So last year I had pumpkins for Jack and ghosts for Harry. This year I've gone for spiders for Jack and bats for Harry. So they have been invited to a Halloween costume party this year. So I've got them a costume each. So this is the one I've got for Jack. It's a spider costume. The little arms go through there and head through there. So it's quite a basic one that I think will be quite easy for him to wear. He hasn't really worn much costumes and I just don't feel like this one's going to annoy him. So that's the body for it. And then it's got this cute little hat to go on as well. And I got this from H&M. For Harry, similarly, I got something that was quite simple for him to wear. It's just a bat cape, and I got this second hand. So the next thing I got were a couple of jumpers. These are just for in the day, and I think they're probably a little bit more wearable than a costume. So that's the bat one for Harry, and that's from H&M. And then they didn't really have anything with specifically spiders on, but I think this works. It's kind of creepy. I suppose those could be spider eyes, I'm not sure. But that's also from H&M, and that was for Jack. The next things that I got in the wearable category are some slippers. Got these for Jack, and they've got Spider-Man on them, and they cost me £6. They didn't really have anything spider specific, so I thought these were perfect for that. And he's desperate for some slippers anyway, so slippers. And then even though I know it would have been a golden opportunity to do Batman slippers, Harry requested Bluey slippers. So a bit of a shame there, but I don't think that Harry would even know who Batman is. The only reason that they know who Spider-Man is because of the intro. The intro is so good for the Spider-Man, the Amazing Spider-Man cartoon. So Bluey for Harry and Spider-Man for Jack. The next thing that I'm going to just pop in the Boo Baskets is a couple of socks. I treat Boo Baskets and any sort of baskets throughout the year as an opportunity to go through the boys' belongings and see what they're desperate for. They're absolutely desperate for socks, so I thought I may as well pop a couple of pairs of socks in there for them. The next thing in the Boo Basket will be these creepy little toys. There's the spider there for Jack and the bat for Harry. These cost me £1.50 and they were from Sainsbury's, but I thought they were so fun. And I'm sure that the boys would have a really good time chasing me around with them. So just a cute little toy to put in the baskets. The next thing that I got was this Boo cushion with spiders on. I think I got this from B&M. And it's so soft and so cute. And I think they'll like it. I like to collect home decor, just a couple of bits every year. And then I'll have a nice collection in a few years' time. I remember the first year I put my Christmas tree up, I had about 6 decorations on, and I thought that I would never have many. But before you know it, you've got a full tree. So it's just nice to collect things slowly rather than just going out all at once and going mad. The next thing that I got was a blanket with bats on for Harry. And I got this from Asda. And I think it was like £5. It wasn't very expensive at all. So that's what I got for Harry. The next thing that I like to put in Boo Baskets are books. And I've got these two. So this one, Anansi the Spider. It's a tale from the Ashanti, and it's a West African story from Ghana, and it's a folk tale, and it's just got these really, really gorgeous illustrations, and it's all really, really bright and colourful. So I thought that would be really nice for Jack's story. The book that I got for Harry is The Batcave, and this is a story about bats in the UK. So I quite like that we had a folk story from the UK and a folk story from West Africa. Um, this book is independently published, and it kind of feels that way. You can sort of tell that the quality's not really quite there. Um, but all the same, the illustrations are really nice. I've not read the story, but I'm sure it will be nice. But yeah, I did just want to mention that it does feel independently published. You can tell the quality is just not quite there. But those are the two stories that I got for the boys. The next thing that I got was a couple of bath bombs from Lush. The boys chose their own bath bombs. So Jack was good and stuck to the Halloween theme. Got this little Frankenstein's monster, bath bomb. Harry just went a bit rogue and chose a dinosaur. So those are the bath bombs that they picked. They just smell so good. Then my sister dropped us some treats for the boys. I thought they were Halloween themed because she recently dropped them off. But as I've got them out today to look at them, I think that they're just normal treats. But I'm going to put them in the boo baskets anyway. So there's a couple of crocodiles there and some sweets there. One for each. Then I got some chocolate lollies, a spider and a bat. Some Hallow Scream milk chocolate medallions. And then I also got some Halloween marshmallows. Harry actually asked me for some marshmallows the other day when I made him a hot chocolate. So I'll be glad to be able to give him some because I didn't have any at the time. So I think he'll really be into that. And he really likes ghosts as well. So these I think will be really good. And then the other bits I got were these popping candy fright bites. They've not experienced that popping candy sensation before, so I'll be interested to see if they enjoy them. The next thing I got was this cookie decorating kit. Last year we did a haunted house, a gingerbread house kind of thing. But the reason I did it was because I thought that it might be nicer than doing one at Christmas because we would never eat it at Christmas, but we didn't eat it last year anyway. So I just think they're too big. And I don't like wasting food. I know nobody does, but I don't really see the point in buying something when you know you're not going to be able to eat it. I know it would be fun, but it does irk me to waste the food. So I think these will be a little bit better. And then to scratch that itch of decorating the haunted house, I saw this and picked it up. This was from Home Bargains, and I think it was about £4. It was really, really affordable. The only trouble I'm going to have with this is I want to decorate it nicely, and I know that the boys will not want that. So this is going to be difficult for me. I think I might just keep it for myself, actually, not let them do it. And then also falling into that sort of crafty category, I picked them up this colouring book. The pictures are so sweet. All colouring books look like this these days, and I don't really understand why. They've all got this cutesy style. I like it, but there's just not a lot of choice. You can either have this style or nothing. But yeah, the pictures are really sweet and cute. Again, this is something that I would like to complete nicely, but I know the boys will just scribble. And then to go along with that, I got some new crayons, and I got some jumbo wax crayons. The boys do tend to grip them a bit too hard and snap them, so I'm hoping that these will hold up a little bit more. And then lastly, to go in the box, I got this Creative Tony, and I'm going to read some of the boys' favourite Halloween stories and pop it on this Tony for them. So I'm really excited about that. And then I also got this ghost story box, Create Your Own Spooky Tales. I got this off Vinted. And what you do is you have these pieces in here. Just tip them out. And you can join them together like a jigsaw puzzle and then tell the story, say what you see, make up your own little story as you go along. That's the back of the box. I don't know who originally makes this. I think it looks like it's a Magma. And they had this, and they also had a normal story. So if the boys get on with this, I might have a look at getting the other one as well. But I thought that was a really, really good idea. I like the boys being able to tell their own stories. So I think this is going to be a hit. The only trouble is, like I say, my boys are a little bit rough. And jigsaw puzzles, they have snapped pieces in the past, so they are going to have to be sort of supervised, and I'm going to have to make sure that they're not too rough with it. The next thing that I have, I'll have to put a picture of it up on the screen, because I haven't printed it off yet, but my sister is a graphic designer, so I asked her to create some tickets to the pumpkin patch. I really want to get the boys used to this idea of having an event as a present for him, because I don't really want to buy any more toys. The boys have got so many toys now. So I thought this would be a good opportunity to get them used to the idea that they got a ticket and that meant something. So I asked my sister to create these pumpkin patch tickets, and she did a really good job, and I'm going to pop them in the basket so that they know that they've got something to go. But ticket means something, that they'll be able to do something. And then I can get them used to the idea of having an event or a future activity in this ticket format. So I asked her to do that for me, and I'm going to put them up on screen. And then the last little few bits I have, I picked up this trick or treat sign, and I think I've got this from Home Bargains, and then it says out of treats on the back, so I thought I'd shove that in the box. And then I also have their tags to go on their boo baskets from last year. I'm not going to get new tags every year. Like I said, Jack's was a pumpkin last year and Harry's was a ghost, and I'm just going to continue with those tags. I don't see the point in buying any new ones to change with the theme every year. Plus I think it's a little cute, it's a little memento from the first time I did boo baskets. So that is everything I have to show you. Hope you got some good ideas, and I'm glad to be back filming again. I know it's been a little while since I've filmed, but the Boo Basket video was my favourite to film last year, and I was inspired to do it again. So thanks for sticking with me. Hopefully you'll see me again soon. I'll see you in the next one.